Welcome to Ripley's Dungeon, where we're doing the second session of Thorabine Unseen. Last time, we were in a fight arena to start out. We had some questionable rolls in the beginning, but they fucking brought it back. And rifts had opened up and spawned creatures that normally aren't seen in this region or realm. And through a little bit of a struggle, some decapitations, and some suns being thrown, they whooped some ass. And they met a a small rogue dwarf named Geary, who might know somebody that could get to the bottom of these rifts. So they brought them to, they assumed her acquaintance, Gorn. And he is setting up for them to go to Alinord to look a little bit more into this rift nonsense. So, boink boink, boop boop beep beep. Introduce the person that was not able to make it last time. A go.
Oh, my name. so, so my name is Adrian, and I'll be playing the character Anagron, a human artificer.
I also wanted to see how you wanted to say his name.
Yeah.
So that's good. So, at the very end, y'all were treated to some on the house booty and beds, which I do believe Soul took up on a previously tasted dish that Geary had acquired. And you want to let us know how that night went to start this off?
What's up, dude? First of all, just saying what's up to the chat. So I guess to start off, heavy kissing in the beginning, and then like,
I just meant like how like it went like it went good, or you cried a little bit, or like I meant like something along that lines. I didn't need no play by play.
So the first thing that I got to think of, let me see. I guess I don't know. Just a good night. Do I have to roll for performance or what?
Hey, yes sir, yes sir. Let's roll how those cheeks got clapped.
Which ones?
That's
Hey,
hey.
That's a dirty 20.
Depends on how you roll, buddy.
17 plus 3.
Hey, then you decide whose cheeks got clapped. You know what I'm saying?
Their cheeks got clapped, obviously.
Okay. So a little night of a little tussle, a little wrestle. One satisfied. I think you said it was a dark skinned. What was it? An elf? A dwarf? Did we specify the race?
We did not.
Well, we going to right now, boy.
Shit, fucking let's just go with an elf. Yeah, I seen it.
You said which one?
Elf.
Elf. Okay. Sheesh.
I don't want no every dwarf.
All right. So, Echo and Jonathan, y'all heard some respectable rhythm last night, and y'all went to sleep with the motion of the ocean. Did y'all get some night's rest? How'd y'all's night go? I know Echo, I do believe, kind of roamed around before heading straight up.
I did just to check out the people that were around.
Okay.
Saw some interesting people and decided to go back up to my room. And are we talking about when we come down in the morning too, or just at night?
Yeah, no, we can go ahead and that. Yeah.
All right. And when I come downstairs, nobody really recognizes me because now I'm a human.
I was gonna say yes, that is interesting. So you're a human now. I'm sorry, go on.
Is everybody like gathered around a table for breakfast or something, or what?
I would say in this predicament, knowing y'all's characters, would y'all be? So y'all just kind of met each other last night, fucked some shit up, kind of got twined into a group, I guess, kind of quest now to see what the fuck these rifts are about. So do you think that y'all would be eating together? I mean, dealing with each other? What would y'all be doing?
I mean, I'd probably say throughout all night, regardless of the sounds that I was hearing. Pretty sure my character would just be like trying to sleep, but just having nightmares and remembrances of his birth happening and what's happened to his parents before, and he's always ravaged by these memories that he has and the life that he had previous to this. So it was just kind of in and out. So I'd probably wake up a little like disgruntled and pretty much like how I would normally be. And then just probably go down just to try to meet everybody else to see how everyone else is doing.
Okay. So it sounds like Jonathan might have been first if he didn't get the best sleep. Probably
I'd
woke
probably
up.
be early.
Okay, and then I would assume Soul would be the last one down. You know what I'm saying? So Echo, that answers the question. You see Jonathan sitting at a table in the tavern. Does Jonathan eat breakfast? I don't know. Like, what is?
Yeah,
you know,
I'll eat.
he eating some bacon and eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever they got. If it's on the house, I'll eat it.
So I'll go up to the bar and order breakfast, and I see Jonathan sitting at a table. So I walk over and just plop right down on the opposite side of the table of him.
And now, Jonathan, this is a human.
Okay.
So what do? You some strange human just invaded your breakfast.
I mean, I would probably just kind of look at him with another judgment intent to see if there's something that I can notice off of him. Actually, but let's see.
So I would say make like a insight check. Unless you're casting something right now.
I was going to, but yeah.
He
I'll do an insight check with
casts
this, actually.
whip him in the face.
Well, I can't find my abilities for some reason. Hello?
Some of them might be under feats and traits and features.
There we go. Okay.
How y'all doing, chat? You looking good, Mitch.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think I'm going to cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
So essentially, I can detect good and evil. I can detect this person and see like if there's something that, if there is something good with them or if they're intently evil in some way.
Okay. Is your intent good or evil, Kenny? I mean, Echo, my bad. I asked because you shot some random lady last time when monsters spawned multiple times. That's the only reason I need to specify what you be doing.
I didn't know if it was part of the arena show.
Okay.
Yeah, good intent, because after he stares at me, I'm like, "Morning, Jonathan. How'd you sleep?"
I slept kind of shitily, man, and not the best sleep.
Damn, sorry to hear.
It's probably because there's a lot of moaning that was happening in the room next to me, and I just don't really know what was going on. But I
that crap
assumed
was pretty
it's
loud.
not my place. It's not my place. So I'm gonna just leave it how it was. I sense that you're a good person, so I trust you.
Well, thanks.
Even though I know you attacked me whenever we were fighting in the arena before, but that's besides the point.
Well, I look like a completely different person now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Well, so like right now, some random person just knew your name.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, but I felt something good from this person. I don't feel any ill will or any intent to do harm or anything, so it's good enough with me.
Okay. Well, about that time, you see a very wide grin soul coming down. Maybe actually you don't, because got that
Don't see anything.
mask on.
Hmm.
So soul. Oh, I guess the main question is: do you come down first? Does did y'all get cuddles? Like maybe a little bit, like.
What time of the game is it?
Right now
What's it like?
it's just morning time, like maybe like 7, 8. Maybe
7 or
maybe
8?
a little bit later, 9ish, because you probably had a late night fighting in an arena. They normally don't do that at noon.
Yeah. If it's about 9, I'd probably. I don't want to be an hour late or nothing, but you I'd say it'd be a late morning for me.
Okay, so you come down and you see Jonathan and a human. Now, Echo, are you a like armored human? Are you a just peasant looking human?
Same armor because I can't change the armor.
Oh, then yeah, Jonathan probably would make those points. I thought you could change your outfit.
No.
Alright, never mind. Noted. Alright, so, so you see Echo and as a human and Jonathan eating his breakfast.
I guess I would order some like a hefty breakfast, and then
Replenish yourself, huh?
Yep. Got to
Yeah.
after burning all the energy.
Yes, sir.
Get a
That only
carb up.
13 calories. So I would walk over to. Is there a table like near them?
Yeah, there's tables spread out. It's honestly in this tavern at this area, 9 in the morning is pretty fucking early. So there's not that many people in here. Maybe a couple other people. And you don't know if they stayed, like they're kind of like passed out druggy. You don't know if they just stayed the night or if they woke up and have like a shitty ass hangover.
Got you. I guess like one table away. Did I get my food immediately, or am I waiting for it?
You're gonna wait a couple minutes. You gotta prepare it. I mean, it's breakfast food. It don't take too long.
Okay. So yeah, I would have waited for it, grabbed it, put my food on a table just before Jonathan and Echoes, and I just want to stand over there. I want to be like, "What's up, Jonathan? Uh, who's this?"
This, if I'm correct, just because he's wearing the same clothes, this is Echo, the guy
That's right.
the guy that fought me in the arena, and then just disappeared. And all of a sudden, there was that dwarf person.
That was me
Geary.
too.
That was you too? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Okay. Well, okay. So it's safe to assume that you are just a shapeshifter. You can just be whatever you want.
Yep.
Like, well, we're gonna squat up through town, or we all gonna
So-
do our own thing, or
So, as y'all are breaking bread and talking about the night's adventures, y'all notice a human kind of looking around and kind of takes sight of y'all and starts walking over. Adrian, would you like to describe your character? Also, one more time, how do you pronounce his name? Anagron?
Oh, Anagron, yes, yes.
Describe how Anagron comes up on this fucking crew, bruh.
So I'm going to slowly approach the table, have like a nice like little nice little typical bounty hunter hat on, kind of like a little poncho going on, and I guess I'm just like staring Soul up and down like he said something wrong, and go ahead and I'm gonna ask him, did y'all guys just roll in town or something like that?
uh, I've been here for quite a bit of my life, actually.
Quite a bit of your life. I don't know. You look kind of new. I don't know about these other folks. I never seen them either.
So, Anagron, you were given kind of like orders to meet up with them, and you're going to be the one that gets kind of contacted on which day that y'all are going to meet back up with Geary and Gron to know how y'all are going to get out of the city. So whenever you have like a little handheld, like a device, a little sending grok that can receive messages, and whenever the time comes, he'll message you, and he just told you to kind of be with the group since you're gonna be with them on this little voyage to Alanord. So right now, your I guess your mission was to find them, and then maybe lead them around the city. You don't have to be like a tour guide, but you know, to be with them in case whenever Gron and Geary gets ready, y'all need to go over there and leave.
Got it. Got it. Uh, do y'all guys have anywhere y'all want to go? Any plans or anything like that? I was sitting here to, you know, basically lead y'all to the part where we need to go when I get the signal to take y'all.
I will
Well,
follow
I'm new to
wherever you
town,
tell me
so
to go.
Okay.
where's an exciting place to go?
Is there any way I can make some quick cash?
Quick cash. Not too sure. I did overhear that one of y'all had a pretty sleepless night though, so I'm pretty sure it was Soul saying that he had enough fun for the night. I don't know if he needs any more fun.
Cut you off.
Mm.
I
Mm,
I'm gonna intertwine. So a couple of things that y'all can do right now is if y'all want to go maybe try to spend the luck that y'all have, there is a casino type atmosphere down below where y'all came from last night, or y'all can just walk throughout Pitta and get a little bit more atmosphere of the dwarven city life. If there's
One of them did
any,
say they want to make some quick cash.
so
Yeah, I don't condone gambling with my money.
Brandon, roll
I-
a perception check.
You said perception?
Yeah. Because you're starting to get like
13.
and you had casted detect good and evil, right?
Yeah.
How long does that last?
Um,
Let's see.
what's divine sense?
Oh, divine sense.
It just is until the end of your next turn.
Okay, never mind then. But still roll your check.
I did. It was 13.
Okay, so as like this interaction's happening, and like the shadows of the corner of the room, you can start seeing like a shadowy form, and then kind of fade away and form again, and then one of the times you get a little bit better look at the posture, and it's one of the same type of like demon in your dreams, the one that kind of caused a lot of your sorrows. You kind of start seeing like those that shadowy form, kind of like emit from the shadows and stuff.
Just like in a corner of like
Well,
the
like
room.
you'll see it in a corner, and when you look, it's gone. And then like kind of other things like that, like a person's walking and their shadow doesn't walk with them 100%. Like it kind of stops and turns and kind of looks at you whenever they weren't doing that. Just
Okay. I think I would probably just kind of like look around all these different places where I keep seeing this, and I think I would just say to the group, I think I need to walk around the town. I think I need to be moving. I can't be standing still right now.
All right, cool. Let's go.
I mean, are y'all gonna go to the casino or?
I I wouldn't want to.
I guess I'm gonna follow the guy that sings spooks.
well, so do you let that known to everyone?
No.
Okay, so y'all just kind of see Jonathan look around, and then that's what he says. He, brings up getting out of this tavern and looking around town.
Yeah, no, this would just be something I would keep to myself for the moment.
So, as y'all leave, and Anagron understanding the place a little bit, and just gonna start showing y'all a couple of like the shops and different things like that. That generally you might stop by before you're going on the voyage to maybe stock up on supplies and stuff. Y'all notice the ones that aren't from Pitta or anything like that, you're getting kind of like there's no sun, there's no moon, so like day and night isn't something that is seen anymore. You just kind of go off of what time should be. Most of the light in here is lit by forges or fires or torches or lights themselves through magical means. So you kind of get like a uneasy, like unrestful feeling that you didn't really actually sleep. It's still like the same long day as y'all are walking throughout the town, and y'all are on the bottom floor. The way Pitta works is y'all are kind of near the base of the mountain, and the higher you go up, there's different levels and checkpoints that you have to get through, and depending on your clearance, depends on if you can get up there, and that's based off of the families that live in Pitta. The 12 original dwarf families are on the very peak, and then the side families that get intertwined or trickle down. And the further away from the main branch families they are, the further down they are. So right now, y'all are like, not like fucking untouchables, but peasants, really. You see kids running around in the streets without shoes on. Parents aren't watching them. You see beggars. You see a lot of like pyramid scheme type, get rich quick type of people walking about. And the city never really has like a night or morning feel to it, like the way the city works. Everyone always is doing something. The city never actually sleeps as y'all are walking throughout pits on the bottom floor. And the bottom floor is pretty much like you're not going to get stopped, you're not going to get questioned. The guard here is just the people that don't really want to get a real job. They're kind of more nonchalant, lazy guards. They're not worried about upholding the peace. They're worried about whenever something happens, they're going to go take care of it. So, are there any shops that y'all might want to go see? Any places y'all might want to go visit? Anything y'all want to do? I know Soul last time you brought up possibly returning a bow. So, is there anything y'all want to do, or we can just fast travel to the 2-day period?
Is there like a
Same.
blacksmith or anything nearby?
Yeah, sorry, Adrian, say your guy's name one more time.
Anagron.
Anagron, okay.
Anagron.
Anagron can lead you to a couple of them. Depends on what type of blacksmith you need at this point. You have your ones that are like more cattle forging, ones that are weapons, one of that are more
Probably more weapons based.
Okay, well, yup. And Anagron, being a artificer, probably knows a couple of them a little bit more personal than just like, yeah, that's fucking Walmart over there, you know?
I mean, we need to go to the private guys, the ones that make you 10 out of 10 stuff.
Yeah, I think that's where I want to go.
The more okay, well, on this one, on this floor, you're not gonna get 10 out of 10. You're gonna get like you're more like you can go to a really nice one for this level of Pitta. If you're looking for 10 out of 10, you got to get to the upper family floors. You're not going to find it on the lower grounds, but though there is plenty. So Enegron brings you one that he knows. Do you have a name for it, Enegron, or you want me to bust this one out? We did not talk
Go ahead
about
and
this
bust it
beforehand.
out.
All right.
Go ahead and bust it out.
So this one's called the Bronze
you on the spot.
Kneecap.
The bronze kneecap.
Yep.
Definitely busting it out.
If y'all know what that gym is fucking from.
Mm-hmm.
So as y'all go to the Bronze Kneecap, this is and part of the lore of Pitta is before it was ruled by giants, and then the dwarves took it over through wars. So in this one, this isn't one of the giant forges, but it's kind of like it feeds off of one of the giant forges in the wall. So as y'all come up here, y'all see a like gigantic forge carved out of the side of this mountain, and then you see like smaller shops carved on the sides of it, and they're kind of like draining off of what the forges like reservoirs would be and stuff like that. So y'all to like the bottom left of this big forge, y'all see a smaller shop opening, and on it you just see bronze kneecap, and it has like fucking bronze physical kneecap just hanging on his fucking sign. It has like a little trickle of like the flames and the heat from the giant's forge that runs into the side of the shop. And inside the shop you see another human in there. He's like more griped up. He could go for maybe like a human dwarf half-blood type of scenario, but y'all walking up to it straight in. Y'all all going? Is this just Jonathan Enegron, Echo Soul? What y'all doing?
I'm just following the group right now, checking things out.
Okay.
I guess on the way there, I'd like to ask if would I know the weather of the place that we're gonna go to, Alanord?
How old's your person?
I think I put 26 down.
And how long
Oh,
have
that's
you lived in Pitta? I mean, that's going to be based off of. I mean, I guess. Well, no. Yeah, I mean, you would generally probably know what the weather is, based off of a guess off of common knowledge. I mean, like the way the world is, like y'all aren't ignorant to the other cities. Like Alanord's a pretty main city, so y'all can guess, and it's not crazy far. Kind of like what the weather is right now.
Okay.
And right now in the Dwarven Forge, in the Dwarven City, it's generally pretty warm for the majority of it. When winter comes, it does come, but inside the city itself, you're not getting really cold because like they have the heat of the mountain that's warming up everything. So that's where a lot of the like the water comes off. Also, is like the snow in the mountains. They have ways of melting it with the heat of the forge that trickles down and fills up like the water reservoirs for the whole city.
All right. And so would I know how long of a travel it would be, or?
Depending on the way y'all travel, it could take a month, could take a couple of weeks, could take a week. It would kind of depend on how Geary and Gron are gonna, set that shit up.
Okay. So I'd like to, if anything, I'd like to branch off at some point and then see about going to a general store so I can get, because in my inventory I only have a blanket. I don't have anything to sleep on
Oh,
or in.
all right. Well, okay. We'll do that right after the forge. So, at the bronze kneecap, you'll walk in there and you see a older. It's kind of like how you see those old men that are just built different, like had like that. They have like that fat muscle to them.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Old
like
man strength.
yeah. Back in the day, he was flipping trucks, and now he's a little bit saggier, but like his forearms still got veins on veins. But you see him there; he's just bellowing a forge, and Enegron, you know him as Jetter.
As Jetter.
Y'all walk in
Hold
the
up.
forge. Okay.
I was about to say, hold up, I couldn't hear you. Your audio cut out for a second.
Oh, my bad. Is my audio good right now?
I
can
heard
hear you.
everything.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
cut off for like a split second. Hey Jeddah, how you doing? I have one of these guys here who's looking for some really top-notch weapons, and I brought him here because you're one of the best guys I know.
So, oh, keep going.
Oh, so what do you got for him?
So-
I don't know what he's looking for in particular.
So, like I said before, he's an older man. He's like balding a little bit, but he's still trying to keep that shit there. It's like a comb over. But you notice though, on his right arm, he doesn't have a hand, and on his his forearm, it's like attached like a sledgehammer that he's forging with. So you see like his massive back, and then you just hear like the chink chink chink, and he turns around and he kind of spits. He has muck and grime, and he's like, Eleanor. Or Eleanor. Oop, that's a city. Anagron. It's good to see you. It's been ages. And he comes over there and he kind of like goes to pat you on the back with his hammer. He's like, oh. And then he just kind of stops and smiles and what are you looking for?
Honestly, I'm just trying to see anything that you have available at the moment.
Shit.
You've already made.
Got swords, daggers, battle axes, hatchets, kneecaps made out of bronze.
You have actual bronze kneecaps?
I'm the one that started bronze kneecaps here in Pitta.
And
You
can
believe
show
it?
me some bronze kneecaps?
And
I
you
would
see
love to see a bronze
you see
kneecap.
a smile light up that's filled with 3 teeth and a lot of spit. So he turns around and you see his table behind him, and you just see bronze kneecaps galore. You see higher quality, not higher quality, and like on a case, you see a bronze kneecap that's like has finely etched little carvings in it. And when he sees you looking at it, he says, That one's not for sale. That one's passed down through the generations."
But he
This was your
started it.
father's bronze kneecaps?
Not my father's, my grandfather's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he started bronze kneecap though.
Believe it or not, the last name is Bronze Kneecap.
That explains a lot.
That makes a lot of sense.
And as he's doing this, like his hammer's on his hips and he's like smiling, just like finally someone's asking about these bronze kneecaps. He's just waiting to start telling. He starts going into the lore of his lineage. As when he first came here, all of the different dwarf armor is more heavy set and they didn't have any flexibility. So his family engineered more flexible, bending on itself type of armor, which used the lighter metals of like bronze and stuff that were a little bit more malleable. And kneecaps were always something that were kind of looked over. You couldn't bend an armor too much. And that's how his family namesake started happening, started engineering like more leggings and, just kind of obsessed over the kneecap area.
So is it just like a piece of armor that just wraps around, like knee pads, where it like wraps around the knee? Or is it like built into like boots, like pants, or like how does the bronze kneecap work?
So
I assume it protects you from taking an arrow to the knee.
that is one of the very
That is
fine
a whole
uses.
different thing, sir.
Not sponsored by Bethesda, but if you want to. Anyways, well, see, sir, it depends on what type of bronze kneecap you're looking for. Are you looking for one for style, one for durability, one for flexibility, one for resistances, one to holler at the ladies?
One to deal damage.
Yeah.
One to deal
I'm looking-
massive battle damage.
Yeah.
I would-
a little bit of everything, my man. A little bit of everything.
So he has like this little stool and he sits you up on there and he's like, okay, let me take a look. And he grabs your leg And you can feel the reason why these kneecaps are as sturdy as they fucking are. He starts kind of manhandling you a little bit, turning you around, looking you up and down. And he goes over to his table. He rattles through some kneecaps, and he brings out not the shittiest, but not the best. And he like kind of taps it a little bit. Old reliable. This one to get you through your good days and get you through your bad. Anything you need it to do, you'll probably get it done, but don't ask for too much.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't try to break it, but it probably won't break.
Probably
Well,
won't break.
probably.
I would try to break it.
Okay.
What do you plan on doing with these kneecaps, son?
Any way to add more additional armor to me? Maybe do you have some that are magical in any way?
No. I don't deal with the magical arts. And when he says that, you see him like kiss a medallion on his neck. I'm more of a good old steel in the hand type of man, you know. You know, laying down the iron on the steel or the bronze on the knee.
You know, I come here to the bronze kneecap, searching for weapons, to anything to help me on my journey and my quest. I have to leave here with some bronze kneecaps, sir. However, these, I don't feel as though that these are going to be as strong as what you're wanting, that I think that they're supposed to be. So, do you have any stronger ones? Some of your top of the line, some that might even rival the ones that you've had passed down to your generations.
So like when you say that, he takes like a defensive step towards his family heirloom and like kind of eyeballing you a little bit. And then he goes to his table and brings out a pretty decent looking kneecap. I mean, it's got the threading, it's got the spindle, it's padded. It got like leather around the inside of it to keep it nice and bound. It has like a nice cushion to it. And on the outside of it, you see like, it's kind of funny. His symbol is a bronze kneecap. Like everything he makes has it. And on his bronze kneecap, in the corner of it, you see another bronze kneecap little symbol, and he hands it to you, and he just kind of taps and he's like, well, that one right there, that one's name is Dorothy.
Okay, and is it also just one singular kneecap, or is it like two kneecaps?
That is one. Each of these higher quality have personalities to them, son. You can't just make twins here. They each speak a different tune. They sing a different melody.
Why Dorothy?
Why Dorothy? Listen. He picks it up, like puts it to his ear. She just
had to ask, huh? You had to ask.
She just calls to you.
Oh,
you see him shudder a little bit.
I think I want Dorothy anymore. Okay, sir. I will take Dorothy.
200 gold.
oh.
How much gold do I actually have? I don't even know.
But I like you,
Yeah,
so I'll cut
That
you a
many.
deal. 190.
I have 15 gold. Is that how much we started off with, or are we starting off any more than that?
I mean, y'all could probably add 100. Y'all are level 3. Y'all have done some things.
Nice.
Okay, so we should bet 115 gold.
Do I get the 100 gold?
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, I will add my gold.
Can I just split it up between shit? Like, can I add like 95 gold and then put the rest in like silver and copper?
Yep. I think it's like
Okay.
10 silver makes 1 gold, 10 copper make 1 silver.
I don't know. But it says 1 gold piece is 100 copper, 1 gold is 10 silver.
Yeah, so that would be 10, 10. Like, if it's 100 copper for 1 gold, it would be 10 copper for 1 silver.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, just later on,
Yeah.
if someone's like, break break a silver with copper, it'd be 10. Anyways.
Unfortunately, sir, I don't have that much gold on me.
How about you bring it down to like 100 gold for for old time's sake?
He looks at you. I don't think I could bring it down to 100, Enegron. The emotional depths that Dorothy does for anyone that gets privileged enough to wear her is at least worth 130.
How about 110 and I owe you a favor?
What type of favor are we talking?
Oh no.
I'm not killing anybody, but we could do something nice for you, I guess.
I don't want anyone murdered.
Oh,
Are you asking this
Goodness
for yourself or is this
gracious.
for me?
He just takes your fucking kneecap.
Yeah, what's happening here? Are you just bidding me? Like what's happening?
To the highest bidder.
To the highest bidder. You want the kneecap? You want Dorothy, man?
Like, am I supposed to owe you a favor now? Like what's happening?
Nah. We just do something nice for the man, get a nice discount, and we be on a business.
Who's we? Are you buying this for me? I'm still confused on this.
I'm just trying to get you a good deal, man.
yeah. There's,
So you're offering for me. I didn't want to spend 100 gold. So I don't have that much.
Well, he ain't gonna go any lower. I don't know what you want, man.
I was gonna offer like 60. But I mean, you want to take turns using Dorothy or something? Like,
Whoa, you gonna do to my
Whoa.
kneecap? She does not come with that attachment.
I mean,
There's attachments for that.
Oh,
this is not what I was
Respucia on the back.
expecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Oh my
I don't
God.
want to know. I don't want to know.
kind of do, I kind of don't.
You got okay. Well, the one that you gave me earlier, that was like the jack of all trades one. How much that one be?
5 gold pieces.
How much?
5. Cinco.
Okay. You
That's
have
that's
that is
Elven.
in between this one and Dorothy.
See him turn around and see like he still has his hammer, but it's like he's using it as his fingers, like lightly touching the kneecaps, just like looking at him.
He's just like,
And he picks up. There's probably like 20 on the table, and he picks up one. He like looks at it in the light. He turns around. This is Kelly. She'll run you about 30. She's good, but she's young, so you know.
Are we even talking about kneecaps anymore?
I don't
Yes,
think we
dear
are, man.
God, this is the bronze kneecap. What do you mean? What do you think? My whole life has been made to make these kneecaps. Anyways,
Oh,
Okay, you know what? Could you do 20 gold pieces on Kelly?
20 gold, and you let me do a mold of your knee.
oh,
Can I choose the name?
Sure. Yep.
Have a deal, and I want to shake his hammer.
That is the only way he shakes.
Good.
So
I'm
you
shaking his hammer.
have now a bronze kneecap. Didn't even know this was the route we were going to go, by the way. But we're here.
This is where we at, baby.
Yes, sir. So you have a bronze kneecap, and you put it on, and the motherfucker wasn't lying. It feels great. Like your fucking knee has never felt as supported or
Specifically, I'm
protected.
putting it on my right knee just because I have a little bit of right knee pain.
and it's a solid buy. And before, so he takes it back, right? And he goes there, and you see him kind of like do some quick chiseling, and on the back of it says "With love, bronze kneecappers." And then on the front, you have like the little kneecap stamp on the kneecap, And this kneecap it's gorgeous. So it has like a smooth finish on the outside, but it has raised edges. So it kind of has like that lining around the whole outside of the kneecap, and it has some nice, and it's, guess what, fucking bronze. And then it has some nice black leather straps on it to secure it to your knee, with some pretty decent felt underneath it. You know, your knee feels extremely warm but cool at the same time.
My knee has never felt so comfortable.
Like, you feel better than Soul felt last night, honestly.
I
Whoa.
mean, this is all I have to do, man. You had to put in extra work. I just had to buy something.
Anyways, though,
I ain't
then
never
you
buy
see
nothing.
him, and then he goes up to you, Integron, and he like kind of puts his hammer on your shoulder, and he's like, "Did you see what happened last night with the rifts? They opened up everywhere. I'm not one for violence, but I had to defend my kneecaps, and it was not pretty. Do you have any idea what might be going on?"
I don't in the slightest, unfortunately. I'm trying to figure that out myself.
You see him just kind of shake his head. I was worried about that. Well, if no one else wants to buy a handcrafted masterpiece that you can't find anywhere else in Thorabine, I do believe I'm going to get back. Oh,
Quick. What category is the kneecap, and does it have?
oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting old of hearing. I didn't hear it after what category is the kneecap.
Okay, yeah. So does it add any AC? Like, is it an actual piece of armor, or?
So,
Better be.
Kelly, so right now, no. The more you wear her, the more things will come up. The
Oh,
more
say it less, bro.
comfortable you get with her, the more
Safe
things.
phrasing.
Yes, bro. It's on 24/7. Never taking it off. Never.
The more things that happen.
More things that happen.
Mm.
I don't
So
know
you
what
have
this
to
kneecap
attune
has
to it.
do, bro.
And then
What?
our
Is that how
kneecaps.
it works? It's got to attune to it?
Right now, no. Right now, because it has.
I-
Right
Like
now,
this-
your
I just create
AC.
an item.
Yeah, right now, your AC. I will create an item later, Kelly. And we'll get into that. You can add in your notes right now, Kelly, if you want to. Kelly the kneecap.
Kelly the kneecap.
So, Soul, you wanted to go get some summer or some supplies to sleep?
Yeah, I want to.
You sure you don't want a bronze kneecap, man?
I'm
Bro,
thinking about it.
they're so fucking
Sir,
dope.
you might need this kneecap, dog.
This
I'm
won't
telling
be
you,
the
I've
last
never
time y'all see the kneecaps.
I hope it doesn't. I'll
Uh,
come back and get a second one.
All right.
So
Before we go, I want to get a kneecap too. I see how comfortable that man is, and I think I need to
Yeah,
replace my
boy.
old kneecap I got right now.
You see
Covers
him?
up
Yeah,
the
I
knee pain
wanted
and
to.
stuff.
I want one, but I don't know the category of armor it is because I can't cast spells in anything other than light armor.
Well, he has a kneecap for everybody here. He does not discriminate. So,
Ooh.
Anagron, what type of kneecap are you looking for?
Just one that looks nice and is comfortable, I guess.
He goes, are you looking for one like Kelly, or
Hey, there's only one Kelly.
you ain't
Only one.
fucking lying, son?
I don't know. Why don't you surprise me? You know, just give me a good one like you did last time.
You got it. So you see him go back to his table of now 19 kneecaps, and he starts looking around and he picks up one. And what type of armor do you wear?
I think my guy has scale armor.
Scale? Okay, so he brings out this kneecap, and it looks like it kind of bends on itself. Jonathan's does bend, but it doesn't like slide in on itself. It more so like the armor itself kind of moves, if that makes sense. The metal, it doesn't stay.
Flexes.
Yeah, stationary. Yeah, it flexes, but Integron's kind of slips on itself whenever you bend it. And this one is, of course, bronze color. And this one isn't ridged up on the outside like Jonathan's. This one's more of a sleek design. This one, I've had her for a year now. Her name's Rachel. She's got me through some bad times. And like when he says that, you see him like kind of look off in the distance for a second. And like you see him like holding Rachel, a little bit of sigh, just okay.
Kneecap.
For you, 50 gold.
50 gold.
Damn. More than that.
How about we call it 40 gold and we call it a deal?
How about 45? And you give me back the other kneecap.
Oh.
We're doing a trade in. You know what? Go ahead. I'm pretty sure this one can serve someone else some nice purposes.
Okie dokie. So he hands you Rachel and he picks up the other kneecap and you see him kind of like, he doesn't seem too happy with the, actually, you know what? Roll a d20. Let's see how well you took care of this fucking kneecap.
We're gonna find out right now. I got an 8.
Ooh, so as he picks it up, you see a little tear form on his left eye. And you could have swore you heard him whisper, "I'm sorry." And he takes the kneecap back in the back room and sets it down and comes back and his smile is a little bit more faded now. But he looks at Saul and he
I
says,
didn't mean to hold the man.
he has a little sniffle. He looks at you and he's like, "It's okay. Not every match is a match made." And then he just goes to Soul. And he's looking at your armor and he's like, "Are you sure you want a bronze kneecap? Because your outfit kind of tells me you want more of maybe a bronze etched kneecap or maybe a bronze laced kneecap."
Are they still metal?
They have metal in them, but they're not as heavy as the other ones.
Yeah, I would love a uniquely named one though, if possible, if you have them in stock.
Well, that brings me to another problem. I'm going to have to make it because normally people of your stature don't come to the bronze kneecap for the kneecap. One of the first instances, someone of your expertise has acquired a kneecap from me. So, can you give me a couple of days?
Oh, 100%.
And I'm gonna have to take half up front, half when I'm finished. Be 30
Okay.
now and 30 later.
I could do that.
Man, I got a deal.
Okay, well, fuck. You didn't have to fucking haggle me. I mean, it was
Yeah,
35.
no haggle, no nothing.
Oh, I mean, shut your mouth, human. So
You said
he
30,
yeah, 30 now and then 30 on
completion.
yeah. So
All right.
he takes a couple minutes to take some measurements. You know, he's moving and grooving, he's grabbing, he's measuring.
While he's doing that, can I ask him to name it Vanessa?
And when he hears Vanessa, you see another tear go down his eye or his face. And he just yeah, that would be a good name. I once knew a Vanessa. She was beautiful.
It's a good kneecap.
And when you say that, he looks at you, the best. And then he walks off.
Damn.
Okay, y'all done getting kneecaps?
I mean,
Yep. I'm not gonna get one.
Echo,
I should have asked if he had like a
That would
polishing
be the
cloth or
coolest thing
something I could
ever.
put for this kneecap because I can keep it looking shiny.
I mean, you can ask.
Oh, I thought he walked away. Like he.
I mean, he like turned around. He's sad. That's all.
I'm gonna go ask him as he's like sad. Okay, so again, thank you for the bronze kneecap. I know this is gonna help me very much on my journey.
And-
But I want to keep this, to your standard. So what can I do to keep this, looking nice and looking
Maintenance.
good for as much time as I have it for?
Well, first want to thank you. You're giving life to something beautiful. But we don't get our name bronze kneecaps for nothing. So, as of taking care of it, it's tempered. It's good to go. You don't got to worry about nightly rituals with it or anything like that. Maybe speak nice to her. Make her feel like she's a part of the group. Maybe just maybe not another piece of armor that you just put on every day, but maybe something that you put on for the day,
I will continue your legacy with this kneecap of mine, sir. Thank you.
When you say that, he takes his actual hand and like grabs you in the back of the neck. He's like, thank you.
I'm gonna go walk back to my party now.
Okay, so 3 of y'all got kneecaps. One of y'all was just sitting there watching that shit like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
This is weird.
Bronze kneecapless.
Yeah, looking ass. Your knees look cold,
Can't make
bitch.
a bronze kneecap out of leather.
Imagine not having a bronze kneecap. Nerd.
Well, Saul's getting something like that.
I think he's getting like a leather kneecap.
He's getting
Like some
a
lining.
bronze light armor kneecap.
Probably one of the first, by the way it sounds too.
Just saying, Echo. But anyways, though. All right, so after that, Anagron can lead you to shopping places that buy like clothes or whatever. It doesn't cost much, like a gold piece or two, whatever. Whatever you need, like sleeping gear.
So can I just do that in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna find a place that can make like smoke bombs.
Oh wait.
Oh.
I
So we
would
can
also
turn
like to.
somebody else in the thing.
Mhm. I would like to also. Does he sell quivers and arrows? Because I'd like to buy both.
He sells arrows.
No quiver.
Yeah, he would. I mean, that's stupid. Who makes arrows and not quiver? He does the dumbass shit. Like, what the fuck? Goddamn, yeah.
Okay.
They ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'd like
have
to
no
buy-
names or nothing, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I just want regular.
Oh, bunch of
run-of-the-mill.
names for these arrows.
Yeah, this name is Jimmy. This name is Bert. No.
Lord.
Each arrow does have the little bronze stamp on it, you know what I'm saying? Just
Is my quiver too?
yes, everything. He is happy and proud to be a bronze kneecapper.
I think I'm gonna be too. Shit.
As
Yeah,
he
I'm-
should be.
So, after that, yeah, we can look up the cost of that later. Whatever. I don't think it's gonna be that expensive. And Echo, yes, you can. So, are you doing this is the group following y'all? Y'all going solo?
I mean, what is 0.05 gold? Is that copper?
I have no idea.
if it's 100 copper per gold, then it's 5 copper.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of figured. All right.
Yep. But I can either go by myself or with the group if they want to follow.
Depends
will
on
go
y'all.
with
Or this could have happened too. The moment you see kneecap conversations happening, you're like, I'll be right back, cause fucking weird ass people.
Well, I would need Anagron to show me where to get the smoke bombs.
You can. Or is Echo the type of person to be a little like, lone wolf, or is he a group? Because you can make a perception check. You can try to find it. If that's his style,
Yeah, I can see if I can find it on my own, and if not, then find the group and get them to help.
Hopefully.
I can go ahead and go show
would
him where
that-
it's at.
Would that be perception or investigation?
Be perception.
Okay.
Perception is general. Investigation is like Pacific.
Okay.
Anybody
15.
can roll for this too. Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Well, if he's doing it by himself, because y'all are right now in the time talking to jetters. I think that's what I named them.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm pretty much done with this interaction at this point with him because I already got my bronze kneecap. So at this point, it's just kind of going along with the group. And so, are you going alone, or are you going to tell us? I guess, or ask us.
Well, at this point, I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can see a place from the bronze kneecap that looks like it would sell smoke bombs.
Roll that shit.
At 15,
I rolled a
think.
15.
Okay, yeah. So it's more of a like I was gonna say party city. No, no. it's more of like a firework vendor. Like dealing with like more of explosives. So yes, you
I'm
do see
looking
one.
for the ones. I'm looking for the ones not that you like actually light a fuse, but the ones that you throw on the ground that pop with a cloud
Oh.
of smoke. Yeah.
So the place you see is it's called the last pop. And when you go over there, you see like a hunched over elderly dwarf woman, and when she looks at you, she has like her eyes are wide over. She's blind, and when you walk over there, and like you kind of get into her shop area, which you notice when you walk through the door, it makes like a fucking like a bell noise, like you walk into a convenience store, and she's like, "Hello."
Hi, how are you?
I could be better. Welcome to the last pop. And when she's doing this, she's not looking in your direction.
Is she looking like at him? Never mind.
Like she's not perfectly looking at him. She's off like a couple inches.
Well,
Okay.
I'm looking for some smoke bombs. You know the kind of like magicians use, where they throw on the ground and it comes with a big plume of smoke.
Magicians. I don't know magicians, but I do know that I do have some smoke bombs that are self-igniting. And she like turns around and like her hunch is so bad, like you kind of only see half her head from the backside, and her arms are like kind of up, and she's rummaging, and then you hear like, "Oh shit!" and one falls, like whoosh, there's like a smoke bomb that happens. She's like, "See, they work perfectly," and then she like takes the box down and she hobbles back over. "Okay, laddie, Lassie, laddie, how many do you need?
Well, how much are they?
Let me Google it.
Man, they got Google out here? Dang.
We straight up fibering, bitch. Oh,
Yes,
Google
it's good.
says 100. I don't think that makes sense.
100 gold?
Let's
Hey,
look
bro,
at.
you should.
How about? Cause I don't. God damn it. I don't know also why I sound kind of like Elmo. Okay, let's look at this. An action, the player can throw a grenade at a point up to 60 feet away with a grenade launcher. What the fuck? Disperses it in one round. Fuck it. Let's make it like, I don't know, 2 gold pieces a pop. But these aren't like super duper uber good. They only really last for a couple of seconds.
Well,
Should've just
since
got a
they only
bronze
last
kneecap.
for a couple seconds, if I get them, can I get a bulk price instead of just the individual price?
Yeah, 1 for 2 or 5 for 12.
How much for 30?
Fuck. Hold on. She like turns around and you hear like fucking 6, 7. Wait, if 5 is 12.
6 times 12.
Fuck. Hold on. You got this, Meredith. Fuck.
72.
40.
Oh my god.
Can you do 35?
Give me 1 second. She like turns back around. How many did he ask for? I don't know. You're supposed to keep track of that. I'm the one that does the math. Fuck.
Can I see if she's actually talking to somebody else or just herself?
I mean, you
Have-
can make a roll for it, I guess.
Get that perception
Alright.
check, baby.
Perception?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, she's talking to herself.
Oh.
Straight up. Like, and
So
when she
I don't
does
say
it,
anything.
so when she does it, like she'll say something and she's leaning to the left and then she'll lean to the right to respond. And she's just kind of like going back and forth with herself. And she like kind of turns around. You drive a hard bargain, but I like how you look. You're easy on the eyes. Deal.
Alright, I'll take them then.
And she gives you, how many did I say?
30 for 35.
So when you actually get them, she can't see. So it's actually like 27. It wasn't. she just kind of like grabbed them out. But she couldn't do math very well because 1 was for 2, 5 was for 12, and then 30 was for 45 or something like that.
Yeah, that math just did not add up.
It's been a while since Meredith had to do a little bit of math. And when you hand her the gold, she says, "Thank you. Come back to the last pop if you want your last pop." And then she like takes her finger in her mouth and goes,
Oh god.
Well, pleasure doing business with you.
And when you're walking out, you hear, "We fucking just took all his money. We're fucking good at this shit."
Great.
So we got some smoke bombs. We got some kneecaps. That's good. That's good.
How do you... Here.
This is all in like maybe 3 hours too. It's pretty good.
Anagron, I have a question.
What?
Do you know anyone around here that also sells magical items?
I think, but I'm gonna have to remember. I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I actually looked for some magical items.
I'll give you time.
Oh, great God in the sky. Yeah, not on this floor though. That's the only tricky part. If you were looking for magical items, they're going to be higher up in the other upper levels. Peasants really don't have too much of a use for magic. But though, they're pretty expensive.
Okay.
That would be like like a magic item, like a common one might run you like 300 or 400 gold.
I think my camera's acting up.
Yeah, you just look really happy on my side. So that's kind of good.
He's just really
Let
into
me-
just remembering if he knows any magical items.
Yeah, trying Let me see if I can get it fixed to hold up.
Also, Mitch asked a good question, Justin. Is my kneecap spelled with a Y or an I?
There it goes.
Both.
Back in.
Okay.
One L.
Well, I'll have you whenever you make the item. I'm gonna have you just show it to me so I can see the spelling.
I put it in the chat.
Okay.
That's a disgusting way to spell Kelly. Oh my god.
It's just Kalai, bro.
That's Kalai.
All right, so I mean, y'all could probably go visit a magical shop if you want, but it just might take like the better half of a day to get up there.
Okay. Well, thank you for remembering that, Anagron.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sky Daddy provides, man.
Yes, he does.
Wait, did we just hear that from the sky? That would just be
Yeah.
fantastic.
And it's like
Um,
all
I just
y'all,
get scared.
and like as y'all are talking, you just hear Meredith like "fuck" and like another explosion.
I guess we should move on and continue on where we need to go.
All right, to the magical shop we go, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so as y'all are walking through the streets, y'all see the bustling peasants going about their day, trying to sell rotten fruits, things of that nature. And then y'all get to a stairway that's kind of carved into the mountainside. And before you get there, there's kind of like a little checkpoint, and you see some guards kind of slagging around. How do y'all plan on getting past the guards? Like,
I 100% don't. I'm just like, and then I just start turning back.
Can I deceive them into thinking that we're supposed to go up the stairs?
you can surely try.
I'm glad I'm leaving.
All right, so I'm gonna go up to the guards and say we have a very important appointment upstairs that we need to go to. Please let us pass.
What? Who the fuck are you? Roll your
As I
your
said,
dice.
sir. Deception,
Yeah.
18.
Oh, let's
Dang.
go.
So you kind of woke him up from his nap. He like kind of digs on his belly button. Fuck it. They'll kill you or whatever if you get up there and cause a ruckus. And he like opens up the gate and kind of lets you in. But I do need to take down your names. It covers my ass if y'all do something.
All right. Well, my name is Echo.
Like echo, 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 echo.
Yes,
Right.
exactly the way it sounds.
So he writes down echo.
Am I introducing everybody, or are they?
I don't know. This is awkward. It's just Guard looking at y'all
So-
just chilling.
Oh, I'm just gonna tell him. Just remember the name Inferno. But can I do like an intimidation check so to make it like where he's kind of like scared of the fact that that this is the only name that I'm given. It's such a weird name.
Yeah. If you're trying to make it intimidating, yes.
Yes, that's my intent. It's a 16.
So, like, he's sitting there like a little groggy, and like he like goes to you, and your eyes just like you're not even blinking, you're just looking at him. Like
I want it to look like how my eyes turn red. I kind of want to do that again. Like I was like if I'm about to fight, that's kind of what I want to do.
yeah, like he slowly sees like embers from like your eyes just start glow like from little embers and start getting hotter, and then you just say, well, I don't want to say it. You say it in your Jonathan voice.
Just write down Inferno.
He just kind of like looks at you weird, like, what the fuck? Takes a step back. Inferno. Okay, well, y'all are good to go. You see him just kind of look over his shoulder when y'all walk past, and he like looks at the guards like, what the fuck was wrong with that guy? The fuck?
Can I turn back around and look at him again?
You can. I don't think he's like, you want to look back when he looks back?
Yes, I want him like the way like we go up the stairs or whatever. I want to look back at him as he's looking back at us, just so he has that lasting effect.
Okay, when you do
Wait,
that.
so is everyone following, or is it just Jonathan and Echo?
No, you also are going through, but because he got intimidated, he kind of lost track of what he was doing.
Ah, cool.
And like when you really look at him, he like just looks at you and like closes the gate real quick, and then it's like, what the fuck's wrong with that guy? I don't get paid enough to be fucking with these weirdos.
That was my intent. Life is good.
All right, so as y'all walk up the stairs, you got a little ways to go. You can see slowly, like, you didn't notice it before, but there was like a little bit of a smog down there over the general air. And y'all slowly walk up more and more and more. It kind of clears a little bit. And then when y'all get to the very top of it and look up, you don't see any shacks. You don't see any beggars or anything like that. You see normal shops. Before, you can kind of tell they were kind of put together put together with like fucking things that were lying around and shit like that. Up here, they look more intent. And Integron, you lead him to the magic whistle.
Magic whistle. Okay. And do I know the shopkeep's name?
And here, honestly, he's just known as the Whistler. Because when y'all walk by, y'all can hear a loud little tune getting whistled before y'all even enter the shop.
I'd be real disappointed if his last name is not Magic Whistle.
It's actually Magic Rocket. No. So y'all walk in, and then so when you're walking up to it, everything's still carved out of the mountain. That doesn't stop, but it's much nicer. You actually have like edges to the carvings, and it's not just fucking rounded off like fucking like, you ever seen those, like, it's 3 a.m. and you're watching some guys dig a fucking pool or something in the ground, and they use like bamboo, like that's how like the bottom levels are kind of dug out. These were maybe dug out by magical means or actual professionals. And whenever y'all walk in, y'all can hear the magic whistle getting a little bit louder and louder. And then when y'all walk through, you don't hear it anymore. It's just like a well, you do hear it. It's not loud, but it's just like a normal whistle. You just see a robed figure. He is a elf standing behind the counter, and he is magically reading a little book there, and he is whistling.
You magically read a book.
You don't use your hands to turn the page.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Flick of the finger.
Use your imagination.
Reading
I'm trying to understand, like-
rainbow.
He's just like he just doesn't have the book open, but he's just like has the book on the table, and he just like magically has the words pop up in his head.
He actually
That's
just
how I'm
Reading
envisioning
by
it.
osmosis.
Yeah, he
He's
just
reading
sets
it
the book
magically.
on his head. Then
Yeah.
closes his eyes.
seen that video? That kid, he's at school. He has his book open. He's just like gathering
He's
the
just
words
like-
on his page, and he's like washing it out of his face.
Yes.
Love it.
So y'all walk in, and he's whistling and reading. And whenever y'all come in, he does like a sharp. Well, I can't fucking whistle. And he like looks up. He goes, "Yes, welcome. Come in, browse, look around. Anything I can help you with?"
I see that the name of your shop is the Magic Whistle, and I see yourself also has been whistling. Um, is you have a whistle that you have that's magical for sale?
No, I just sell magical items, and I do like to whistle.
Oh, okay. What type of magical items do you sell?
What type of magical items you need? We have far and in between.
What is far?
Well, we have the teardrops of a dragon that, if you need it in a pinch, it can cause you to have fire breath.
Mm, yeah. How much are them?
Those will run you about 3,000 gold.
Mm. Do you do payment plans?
We actually have a really good layaway system right here in the back. No.
I was like, no way.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you have any other items that are significantly less cheaper that also do fire damage?
um, when you say cheaper, how cheap are you talking about?
Not 3,000 gold pieces.
The cheapest item we have is about 300.
What does it do?
And this one just helps you hit where you're trying to hit a little bit more. It's a little monocle.
Just
Monocle,
dashed his
huh?
hopes.
Monocle. Okay. Um, you know, I appreciate all that you're trying to do. Unfortunately, I think what I have on me, I think what you have is unfortunately too expensive for my taste. But I will be back in the future.
And I'll be waiting. And by the way, I love your kneecap.
Thank you. I just got it. Her name is Kelly.
Oh, I heard it when you walked in.
You heard the kneecap or
She screams Kelly.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I go
You're
back to the party.
welcome.
Now I'm just wondering if there's like some magic, like that is unheard by us, and that kneecap is just constantly screaming its name, Kelly.
I hope so.
Kelly!
Kelly!
Just like the further I get in tuned with my kneecap, I'm just gonna hear her just screaming Kelly everywhere.
Hey, I'm kind of ashamed to say, but I forgot the name of my kneecap.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
Wasn't it
how's that?
Sarah or something?
Rachel. It was Rachel.
It was Rachel.
We
Okay,
now
there we
know
go.
why the first one cried when you brought it back.
He knows all, man.
Ah.
And then as y'all leave, you slowly start hearing the whistle pick back up. And when y'all get out, well, actually, Soul, you're by yourself right now, right?
Yeah, I turned around at the guards.
Yeah, so what are you doing?
I guess I'm just continue shopping
So,
every day.
what do you, and you said you still need to buy like your bedding and stuff, right?
Yeah, I need a bedroll and then just some other small stuff.
So, as you go, and it's easy enough to find a place to buy that stuff. when you're actually going to buy, and this is just a dwarf person behind it, you see everything kind of stops around you, and the dwarf in front of you stops also, and then the colors around you kind of get more of a blackish gray, and the dwarf's eyes light up like suns. And you just hear like an opposite voice in your not opposite voice. You have a feeling it like inside of you of like, don't want to say fucking good job, but like warmth, like what you did before is
like a
good feeling.
sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, like you're on the right track. It's for about a second or two, and then everything just goes back into regular, like fucking peasant shit. I don't know, people throwing rocks at each other.
God damn.
I don't fucking know.
I would like to just stop for a second, just look around, like what the fuck, because like that was kind of weird, and I just want to like stare deep into that dwarf's eyes for a second.
When you do that, he looks at you like, "What the fuck do you want?"
Just take a second, just keep staring at him for a second, and be like, "Sell bedrolls?
What?
You sell bedrolls?
You just bought one. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I already shopped with him. All right, like, never mind. I don't want to like wave my hand in front of my face like I'm fucking confused, and then I just want to walk out.
Jesus Christ, the fucking mental cases are coming here. And then you I guess just walk out, and up top, what are y'all doing? Y'all trying to meet back up? Did y'all even notice Soul didn't fucking go with y'all? Like,
Yeah, I noticed that he wasn't
Okay.
with us. I assume everyone was ahead of me, like walking in front, and I just see him turning around. I'm like, okay.
all right.
I mean, I guess kind of exploring the other shops and stuff that are around this little area that we're at.
So you just see more higher end stuff, like kind of like more shops than down there. Down there, it was a combination of shops and houses. This is, you can probably get a good feeling this is the marketing area, like 90% shops, 10% people living in their shop houses type of setups.
Is there
And
a bronze kneecap equivalent up here?
there's never a bronze kneecap equivalent
Silver
anywhere.
kneecap?
No, there's not.
Okay. Is there another armory or anything that's on this side up here?
There's plenty.
Oh. I don't mind checking out other armories, but I don't know what the rest of the group wants to do.
I mean, I guess I did all my shopping with that guy.
Okay. Well, if y'all don't have anything else y'all want to do, Kenny, you got your
I'm
smoke?
pretty
going?
much done.
Okay. Well, then y'all can go back to the tavern. Y'all still pretty much got paid housing there. And you've heard nothing from Geary. Nothing new. And what do y'all want to do? Are y'all trying to just go to bed? Are y'all at the bar talking shit? Anything?
I'd probably be at the bar just downing mead. I
Join-
mean, knowing me, I don't want to sleep. My character doesn't want to have the nightmares, so he's probably just drinking himself.
Okay.
I'm going to take out one of my smoke bombs to get a closer look.
So it
Did you drop
was crafted by a blind dwarf. It looks functional, but like I definitely wouldn't throw your bag down. Like a little bit too rough, and you might have some some little smoke coming out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they're functional. You get a feel like, and like you can hear in the back of your head, they don't last for that long. Like they might last for like a round or two, depending on which quality you grab at the current. And you definitely have only 26. She did not count, which you can
26?
assume.
They have
Yeah.
an expiration date on. That'd be hilarious.
It would have been past due. Definitely. So you got one drinking, you got one counting smoke bombs. What are you
I was
doing?
doing them drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enegron, what are you doing?
Hmm. I guess I'm just gonna like sip on some nice meat or something. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Oh, I I don't think I know the other people's names, do I?
I guess not.
So I guess I approach, you know, Jonathan, and I ask him what his name is, and you know what's his little story.
Mm. Um, my name is Jonathan. Jonathan Inferno. But you can call me Johnny.
Johnny, got it. All right, all right.
I'm not trying to get too much into my past life. I'm
Oh,
not.
you got some demons you're running away from or something, huh?
I have a flashback of the literal demon that I did my
Oh
deal
my
with. I'm like,
Fuck, I get
"Dude."
PTSD. God damn it.
I'm like, you can say that.
Enegron, roll a perception check.
Sick. Perception. Oh wow, I got a 3. That's cool.
You don't see
3
shit.
I got 6.
Drink's
got
pretty
6.
good. You swaying, you vibing. You just like, all right, cool.
Got it.
You don't like talking about your past. Dope.
Yep. Dope.
Okay. I ask him, like, how did you in this town? Like, how did you find us? I guess.
I was contacted by some people that say, hey, there's gonna be a group that we need to get a hold of, and we're gonna send you to, I guess, not really chauffeur, but kind of like just hang around with them until the time is needed.
I understand.
Hmm.
I still myself don't really know the other people that I'm with, but I have a strong feeling that these people, their sins are smaller compared to others, and I can handle being around these people and yourself.
I'm glad to hear that. I don't think I've really done anything too bad, I guess.
Eh, I would sniff it if you did something worse.
Wait,
Oh,
you
you
would
can smell it.
sniff it?
Yeah, yeah,
What?
I can smell your sins.
What
Kelly
does sin smell
changes
like?
a
You gotta tell
man.
me.
And then I want my eyes to like flare up like a little bit, so you can kind of see it.
All right.
Alright, some real
Uh,
spooky shit going
I
on
guess
here.
I guess it's a little bit like intimidation in a way, but like not like more kind of in a playful way.
Well,
I
Would
see.
all of us see his eyes flare up like that?
if you're looking,
Well, I mean, I'm drinking with him.
I just wanted to my drink and like cheers it with them. Cheers it with you, I guess.
I would assume
So
since
wait,
y'all are all
Uh-huh.
interacting with each other, then yeah, I mean, him talking to him, y'all are listening, y'all are watching like a normal group conversation.
Mm.
okay. And I guess I'm gonna ask Soul, you know, what his name is and what brings him here and what's his story.
Well, name's Soul. Been here for about a year, so I guess I'm still new-ish. Um, just been trying to survive. That's really it.
Okay, I can vibe with that whole surviving thing. That's understandable.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll ask Echo the same thing.
Well, my name's Echo, and I recently new here. Kind of run away from my past, but that's that's a whole nother story. And pretty much the only thing you need to know about me is don't don't remember the face, just remember the armor, because I'll probably look different tomorrow.
But you didn't get Kneecap.
Yeah, you're the only one, man.
Did not get a kneecap as I rub
Uh,
Kelly.
I don't know what else
I
to do.
mean, we're just gonna be drinking on meat all night, or we get something stronger.
Trying to get fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I
down.
am at least.
Yeah,
I am
I
down.
say Johnny's about trying to get fucked up, trying to forget.
He's trying to get me to use one of these smoke bombs now.
Mhm.
You only got 26,
somebody-
remember?
Hey,
in
Johnny.
my
Johnny
in
gonna be
my
turning
mind-
into Lonnie. You know what I'm saying?
by the end of the night, my goal is to try to get Echo to eat a smoke bomb.
Hey, let's get some rolls, bro. Aye.
Oh,
So,
man.
First,
wait, who's?
first,
Sorry, go.
I want to say, how much is it gonna cost for me to go get like stronger like liquor?
Right now, you're not really paying for the liquor. Gary
Yeah,
and
free
Goran
drinks, too.
own the. Well, not them. Goran owns the tavern, so
Oh,
that's why y'all can sleep there for free and all that good stuff.
I'll bet. Well, I'd like to tip the barkeep 3 gold then.
Oh, you just fucking gave him a year's salary. So the barkeep behind there is a we'll make him an orc, a half orc, not a full orc. So you see, when you look behind him, you see like a 7 foot, not like muscular, but he's not skinny. He's like the in between. And he has like one of his tusks sticking out of his hand. He has like a light pale green tone to him. And he's definitely one of a little bit more sophisticated orcs that y'all have seen. And when you tip him 3 gold, he kind of looks at you. Are you sure?
I was looking at him like, I just shrug like, yeah, fuck it.
And he's looking around and, kind of pockets it. It says, well, what can I get you?
Shit, hopefully the strongest drink you got in here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, see that guy over there with the armor? And I point to Echo, like, he just bought some smoke bombs. I'm trying to get him to eat one tonight.
Oh, and he turns around and he brings up this neon green glowing liquid. It doesn't even have like a name to the bottle. It's just fucking corked.
Jesus.
Like, yeah, I guess that'll do.
And he sets out a little bit for you. So he gets a couple of cups and he pours it in there. And he looks at you. I will warn you. Drink small at first. It's called. Fuck. What is it called? There's a
Could be
certain.
that.
Yeah. Fuck. What is it called? There it is. Boom. Done. No, it's called. No, there it is. Aboleth's mucus.
Oh my god.
Mucus.
Mucus.
So as he pours it out, it's more of a thicker liquid. Like
Oh my god.
if you were to mix
Boogers.
like mayo with milk.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh
God.
man.
So and
Why
as
couldn't
it,
just get like maple syrup or something, man?
it doesn't get the feeling across.
Yeah.
So
Supposed to be disgusting.
yeah, it has like a little bit of character to it. And he pulls those out for you and he tells you, I will warn you again, drink slow. This can fuck you up. And I warned you. You might not feel great in the next couple of days.
Ooh. All
Do
right.
I see him getting this bottle from the bartender?
I would assume so if you're looking for it.
All right. Do I know what races have just a outlandish tolerance for alcohol?
I mean, other than like normal assumptions of like a dwarf, I guess. Does changeling change that though, or just your appearance?
It changes the whole body, just not the clothes that I'm wearing.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So do you change into a
Well,
dwarf?
it says that I can change my appearance and voice. I determine the specifics of the changes, including coloration, hair, sex, height, and weight.
Then yeah, fuck it,
So
yeah.
just not-
All right. So I'm going to be sneaky and just transform my liver into a dwarf's liver.
Transform my liver.
It's very specific.
Jesus.
Incredibly.
I wonder if
Over here
that'll like
fucking-
ruin like the rest of your other organs if you just have like a super enlarged liver.
Like,
Like in...
y'all see Echo, and all of a sudden he just goes, just lets out a loud belch. He's just like, what the fuck? You just just see him sit there. Just let's go.
I'd like to yell across from the room after hearing that, like, fuck, did he already eat one?
All right, so first we're gonna have to do some Constitution saves. Kenny, you can have advantage on it since you took the liberty of making you have a dwarven liver. Stupid.
Jesus.
So who's all taking shots? Johnny
I will take
is.
the shot. Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of iffy about this liquor.
Just because it's mayo milk.
Yeah, it
Hey,
don't
man.
look
Green,
right.
though.
It don't look right.
Hey man.
Come on, Johnny. Get him into this.
This is how we bond.
Cheers,
Kneecaps.
Kneecap
Yes,
bros
sir.
for life.
Clink the kneecaps together.
All right, yeah. Fucking clink the kneecaps together and just fucking take a small sip. But
Nah, I'm taking the full shot of this, whatever this is, man.
oh, I'm not fucking doing that. I heard what that barkeep said. I'm not doing that.
I didn't hear it, bro. I'm already like 6 meats deep at this point.
Oh damn. Yeah, I'd like to sip on that. I'd like to sip on this.
Okay, so for the people that's
You know what? Fuck it. He's taking the full first one. I'm gonna take the full first one as well.
There we
Yep.
go. There we go.
so
Hey.
if you're sipping, roll right now. Just a regular D20, add your Constitution modifier.
Let's see. I got a 6.
So as you touch your tongue to the mucus, you ever seen that episode of SpongeBob when Squidward touches his like tongue to the Krabby Patty, and it like shrivels up and like goes back into his mouth?
Yes.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what happens. As y'all see him go to take a lick, he like his tongue, which looks normal, all of a sudden like goes zigzagged and gets a little thin, and you see his eyes get a little bigger. You're not feeling great. You're starting to have a little bit of a acid reflux, and dinner's starting to try to become a little bit of a airborne, if you catch my drift.
Just a lick? Or just a sip?
Just a little tongue dip, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
If you're
so I
taking
know
the
fucked up, dog.
if you're taking the shot, roll a d20 unless you have dwarven.
Constitution?
Yeah, unless you have dwarven livers, and then roll it twice.
I have a dirty 20.
Ayo.
Damn. All right.
Yes, bro. This shit
I got
is
19.
nothing.
Hey.
Whoa.
This shit is nothing to us, boy.
I'm gonna laugh if the dwarven liver.
Yeah, my best one was a 10.
So, like, Kenny looked a little cocky. Echo looked like a little smirk, and he takes a shot, and his head goes back, and when he comes back, his eyes are still kind of looking up, like his head was like rolled back a little bit,
Get it to him now, right now.
and you see him just kind of like throw up a little bit of it in his mouth, but he swallows it back down. It was a 10. It wasn't the worst. Jonathan and Soul both are a little depressing. They both just threw back the shot, and you can see a little bit of their demons go back with it a little bit, and they just kind of belch and look like they'll pour in another.
Yes.
Like, well, I mean,
I have to roll another Constitution throw.
Yes.
Here, Johnny. You can have my shot. I'm not fucking with this no
And
more.
it gets
You see what I did?
progressively harder the more shots you have.
Ooh.
Okay, so what am I feeling? I'm just feeling like
So you're feeling like your knees are feeling good, your elbows are feeling, your joints are feeling great. You can really feel Kelly's connection right now. Like
I
if
hear her yet?
not yet, but you feel a little bit more warmth. Like instead of a kneecap leather bound to your knee, kind of feels like a hug.
I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna not take another shot.
And so you're feeling pretty good. Like you had that experience of good feelings, and now you're just vibing, bruh. Like, the edges of your vision are starting to get a little crooked, and you're starting to see a little bit of dancing lines when you look at like geometric shapes and stuff. You're like, whoa, bro, that table just turned into like a trapezoid. What the fuck? It's kind of like that, but you're vibing, you're feeling good. You don't feel like you're throwing up. Kenny, on the other hand, doesn't really look like he knows where he's at right now. So like he's sitting there, and you start seeing him like kind of change parts of him into other things a little bit.
It's changing is malfunctioning.
So like you see like a human, and then you look over there and you see like a dwarf sitting there looking around, and then you're like, what the fuck? And you see like an elven person kind of sit up. And he's slowly, progressively getting a little bit tired and sluggish, and he's starting to slur his words a little bit. What are you doing, Kenny? You taking another one?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. If they're taking another one, I'm taking another one.
I said I wasn't, but hell,
Yeah.
Echo, if you're gonna take one, who am I to pussy out?
Whoa.
Fuck it, I'll take another one too.
Fuck it. I guess I'll try again.
go.
I'll slam
Yeah.
a
You
shot.
taking
I'll
a
do it.
shot?
You take your
I'm
own
doing a
shot.
shot.
I'll
Alright,
Hey, let's go.
everybody roll up.
I'll let y'all go first before I go.
Get some rollies.
Do I still have advantage on it?
You
Or
do
normal
not
now?
anymore. It's a normal roll.
Oh, we don't get a constitution after this
Ooh.
one?
Yes, you still get
I got
Constitution.
Fuck, I got a 10.
I got a 4.
Oh,
All right. Come on, baby.
Oh.
17.
Real reggae.
I got a 13.
So we'll start with the best and go down. Echo, who took the shot back, comes back to the human form after like slamming the shot down. Kind of got like a second wind. You hear a big old belch, and still looking a little cross-eyed, still swaying to music that no one can hear, but looking a little better off now. And then who else? What did y'all
That
roll?
liver kicked in.
Yeah, there it is. You needed a little bit of a test run.
I had a 13.
All right, so the warmth of Kelly is starting to get a little bit more. What am I trying to say? A little bit more like real. Like
Oh no.
you can start like hearing a faint like cry.
Coming from my knee?
From something. You don't necessarily know it's from your knee, but like you start hearing like a faint like cry. You can't really pinpoint where it's going or coming from.
Can I investigate the cry?
You can do it with the disadvantage, you drunk son of a bitch.
I will do that. So what do you want me to do?
Roll investigation twice and then take the lower stat, the lower roll.
I do insight instead.
No, insight's like you're doing it on someone else. This one you're investigating a sound.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And- Wow. Okay. 9.
No, it's just like a like you can't like you ever have like really good surround sound headphones on and you just like you hear it everywhere. It's kind of how it is. And it's just like a faint cry. Like if no one's talking, you can hear it. But if people start talking, you kind of forget about it. You're pretty drunk. So it's nothing that you're like hyper focusing on. It's just something that you noticed.
Now, can everyone hear the faint cry, or just him?
I
No,
was about to ask.
No, just
Anybody else hear
Johnny. Oh, well, you can ask, yeah. Y'all
that? Anybody else
can't.
hear any faint? What is it, like a scream?
Like a
Cry.
light cry.
Oh, anybody else hear like a crying sound anywhere?
I mean, it might be Echo's innards, but I don't know.
I don't think my ears are that good.
I didn't hear nothing. I'm too focused on this mayo consistency kind of fucking drink.
Oh yeah, that was delicious. The 2 times that I just took that down, yeah, it was great.
I rolled
So-
a 10.
So with your 10, you should have listened to your taste buds that aren't there anymore. Because when you threw that back, you kind of almost fell out of your chair because it just didn't stop going back. It just kept going. So you just put it back and you just see him kind of like almost like fuck. Like you're leaning on your chair and you almost fall, but your knee catches the table type of shit. And when you come back, you kind of feel in your stomach it kind of gurgling,
Oh man.
starting to have a little bit of that acid reflux.
But I say, don't tell me I'm gonna shit my pants now, man. I don't think I want this to happen.
We'll see how far y'all go.
It's later.
I have a question. Does he hear his kneecap at all?
Who?
Anagon?
Anagon?
Oh me, yeah. Is my kneecap saying anything to me? Am I hearing cries?
No, but you are feeling more connected with your kneecap. Like you're feeling that more of a warmth hug from it.
Oh, okay.
Kneecap was such a great buy.
Such a great buy.
I
Yeah,
can't wait
10
for
would do again.
mine, dude.
So good,
You're-
man.
You're fucking missing out, Echo.
I don't even understand what
Oh,
this is
well.
like. Because
Oh
I like,
my.
unless I'm like holding and like rubbing the shit out of my knee. I'm like, you don't understand. We are one.
Soul, what did you roll?
4.
So Soul's sleeping. So Soul like kicked it back,
Passed
right?
out.
And Jonathan's like, "Hey, did y'all hear that?" And like, yeah, y'all start talking about that a little bit, and then Soul is just like,
Just passed out.
yeah, just you know, a little tired. On that, you said a fucking 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go night.
Can I see that he's passed out?
Yes, you hear he's passed out.
Okay. And I want to be. Even though I'm drunk as fuck and I don't understand. This is probably not going to be good. I want to pick him up and take him back to his room.
Nice. Real quick though, did I fall asleep on my food?
Oof.
Roll a d20 below 10 or 11. Yes, you did.
I wanna
gonna eat the rest of his food when.
It's a 12.
Then no, you push the plate, a little bit, and then fell asleep. Johnny, you're feeling good, so
Damn.
roll a wisdom check to see if you remember which room was y'all's.
Well, I would know mine, right? Because his is right next to mine.
Yeah, but you're super drunk.
So
Like
I wouldn't know where my room was.
you're like
just didn't know where
blackout.
his is.
You rolled low on some heavy fucking shit. This isn't mead, my guy.
Okay. So just wisdom check.
Yeah. Don't worry, y'all will make it to a room.
Okay, it's a 9, so I hope we make it somewhere.
So y'all stumble a little bit, and you definitely get inside a room.
No,
The
no.
bed's not the way you left it, but that's fine. Maybe they came in and cleaned up. But y'all.
Okay.
So are you? What's like you?
I was just gonna take him to his room and like lay him in bed.
Okay.
And then I was gonna go back downstairs.
So
or
you
back
lay
to
him in this
his-
room, and you go back downstairs stumbling.
Mhm. Fine.
What y'all doing? Y'all drinking more? What y'all doing?
I am
I'm
not drinking more. No.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
While he's dropping me off, am I like barely conscious?
Like you ever fade in and out? Like you're like
Yeah.
like you're riding in the back of a car and you're sleeping and like a bump wakes you up. It's kind of like that stuff.
Okay. Well, like at one of the points, he just hears like, "I bought fish tackle today."
Wait, what'd you say?
I bought fishing tackle today, but like super drunk.
Oh Jesus!
Overpriced fishing tackle.
I think that was the Johnny.
Yeah, I'll say the Johnny for me because he was taking me to my bed.
Then
Yeah.
you hope.
Can
Hope it
only
was your
hope
bed.
so. Yeah, I guess probably stop drinking and go back to my room and think to myself, well, hopefully I'm drunk enough to where the nightmares don't happen tonight.
Everybody but Anagron left, so figure I'll go upstairs and go to sleep too.
Hey, I still want to see you eat a smoke bomb.
Oh yeah. You gotta try to convince him somehow.
I
mean,
I bet you
deception
one
or
gold
something
piece
on-
you won't fucking do it.
Oh,
It's worth more than a gold piece just by itself.
yes,
I don't
it
know, man.
is.
Hey, yo, where'd she come from?
Where'd she come from? I guess can I roll like a charisma check to try and convince him?
It would be a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have to roll for disadvantage because am I buzzed or drunk or anything like that?
You're drunk, definitely.
Fuck. All right, let's see. 14. Oh, it's 17. Damn, that was good, bro. 17.
Word.
Don't give me another bad one. Fuck. Oh, yeah, 17 and 12, so I got 12.
So, how hypothetically would Echo ever eat a smoke bomb?
Well, it depends on how big they are.
I mean, like golf ball size.
There's no way I'd be able to eat that.
I could fit a golf ball in my mouth.
Would you
I
be
was
able
gonna
to
do that.
swallow a golf ball?
I could chew
Nah.
something like a golf ball size.
Nah, man, you just gotta crunch it, man. It's probably gonna be like the nicest, crunchiest thing you ever put in your mouth with like a spicy flavor, probably, man.
Oh, we lost Saul.
Oh, the video cut out for you.
There it
Oh,
is.
he don't.
All right. Yeah, you back.
He don't.
I don't know. Let's roll to see if I would do it.
Okay.
What kind of check would that be?
I mean, it'd probably just be like a below 10, or like, what's the percentage that you think you would roll? You would eat one. We could do it that way. He had a
Probably not very high, like maybe like 20-25%.
so if it's 20, 25, roll a d20. If it's 1 through 4, you eat it, or 1 through 5, you eat it.
All right.
Hit a 1. Perfect time for a nat 1.
Yeah, man.
17.
Okay.
Damn
oh
it.
my god.
Mm.
She just
But, like-
forcibly feed it into him.
Come here, you bitch.
I mean, can I? Can I?
Roll initiative right now.
All right, so I guess I'm not gonna see him eat a smoke bomb. So I guess I'm gonna
Yet.
go. Yet? Oh,
That's the whole thing. You're gonna forever try it.
yeah, you're not gonna eat one yet. So I'm gonna go to my room, I guess.
Okay. So, as everyone retires back to their room, Echo and Anagron have pretty easy time falling asleep. Soul is getting the good Z's. He's Z deep right now. And Jonathan, as you start fading off to sleep, you start having nightmares again. And it's nightmares of like your mother and your father, and then in these nightmares you kind of see them, and it starts off nice, starts off like a normal day when you were younger, and then you like turn around to get something and turn back, and then you see them like start dying again, their face melting, and all that's left is like the shadowy figure of like the demon. And then as you go to like to either chase or fight them off, you see everyone else around you, Soul, Anagram, Echo, and all of them slowly start to melt away, and what's left is just like a shadowy like demonic forms of them. You still have that kneecap though, so that's good.
Can I cuddle with the kneecap?
Yeah.
Like just take it off, like in my sleep, take it off
Yeah.
like my knee and just hold it close to me.
And then all of a sudden, a blinding light from your kneecap washes away all the demons. No.
Oh, I'm about to say, don't you say that. Hey.
No.
Damn it.
But yes, if you want to cuddle your kneecap, you can.
Cuddling a kneecap. I'll still continue to sleep.
Okay.
Try, I guess.
So, Anagron, when you wake up, Gary's in your room, and you can kind of see her like digging through your shit a little bit.
Yo.
She says she's not taking anything. Oh, don't worry, I'm not taking shit. I'm just looking. I'm bored. You've been sleeping. We were going to use a sending stone, but you weren't answering. We tried to call you all last night, this morning, nothing.
Well, what you see is we drank some weird liquid as a bonding thing, and I don't even know what time it is anymore. I don't even know where I'm at.
Did it feel like you were drinking mucus?
Kind of, yeah. It was really gross.
Oh, it's only gross for the beginners. And you see her take like a flask out and take a shot.
God.
Jeez.
Anyway, in about one more day, we're going to be moving out. Meet me back in the casino with Grown, and then we'll go take it from there.
All right, sounds cool. I think I'm gonna get some more sleep before the other ones wake up.
Well, okay, it's already noon, but to each their own. And she see her walk out. And you saw, like, when she was digging through your stuff, she had, like a couple of, like, your coppers. She never put them back. She was, like, tossing them up in the air. She just kind of walked out with them. So,
Dick.
do you want to say something to her?
Hey, put my shit back. I saw that.
Oh, sorry. You know, we were just talking. And she kind of, like, flicks them back in there.
Taking my shit. Go back to sleep.
So, do y'all want to do anything else in Pitta? Is there anything plan wise? Just
Not really.
nothing. You're all out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think I'm good.
then we'll just skip the next day. Pretty much, y'all just have probably a recovery day. Maybe eat something.
Did I
Sit
whose room
around.
did I wake up in?
Oh yeah, true that. You woke up and you felt cuddles when you woke up, and you look behind you, and you just see the strong arm of the orc that was behind the bar.
Like,
Now you're still clothed. Nothing happened like that.
That he knows of.
But I guess the orc just kind of saw you and just it's like, all right, we're gonna cuddle. So you have like that awkward moment of like his arm is around you and you woke up first. So now you're just kind of laying there. Like, do you remove his arm and wake him up, or do you just fucking sleep more? Like, what do you
That'd be
do?
rude.
I want to tap his thigh twice and be like, "Hey man, I gotta go."
And as you do that, he has like a muggle sleepy like moan and like kind of rolls over. You don't really wake him up.
I bet. Then just leave.
I rolled, and that could have been way worse. One of the wonderful chatters said you should have woke up in Groan's room. Groan's room.
Oh, God.
But you didn't. It was between that, Gary, and the orc. And you got the orc. Just want to throw that one out there. I was letting the roll of the dice determine that one. So, as y'all recover, y'all refresh yourself, fuel up on food, and then come right back down to the casino, and you see Grawn sitting there with his women like always around him, and Gary and him are talking, and Gary is suited up for travel. She has like a bigger backpack and is geared up for leaving the city. As y'all walk up, she's like, "Oh, finally you're here. Grown, you met Enderon." Oh, sorry. Whew. That's not Gary, that's me. Hi. She's like, "Grown, you met Enderon." And Grown kind of just like, not moans, but just makes a sound towards you. And kind of acknowledges you, but not very much. But Gary says, "We have good news and we have bad news. Which one would you like first?"
Bad.
The
Get
bad.
the bad news out the way.
So, the bad news is we're not really able to get out of the city legally.
Keyword.
That sounds like good news to me.
Good news is we're still able to get out of the city. I guess I should have added this to the bad news. The way we have to leave is kind of through a system that makes the city cleaner.
So we're going to the sewer.
You could call it that, yeah. Sewage,
underground.
sewer.
What can I
Great.
guess?
Okay, fucking great. And she starts to trot off. So as y'all go with her, y'all go in the peasant district, and she kind of leads you to more of like one of the back corners, and you start going through alleyways, and then you see this kind of like a drainage hole would be the way to describe it. It's not like a sewer hole. It doesn't have a cover. It's just kind of like an open drain, and it has all of the different like tunnels on the ground from the sewage system from everyone's houses. Like a lot of the peasant homes don't have running water. they have like cutouts, and the cutouts have a little trail leading to these sewer holes, and the holes get like you kind of sweep down or hose down your shit and piss into these holes, and then the holes lead out of the city, and that's kind of where Gary's leading y'all to.
We have time to stop by a store first.
Maybe. What do you need?
Some rubber boots.
Some nose plugs, maybe.
Well, she actually has nose plugs for you. She takes these out.
Soul still needs to get his kneecap.
Oh
in-
yeah,
That's in a couple days, or was it 3 days?
it was like 3 days, 4 days, I think. So I guess you can't get it yet. You can go check on it.
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right, so yeah, y'all can go and buy some rubber boots, and things like that. And whenever you go to the bronze kneecap, you see him, and he is working away a lot. He is fucking looking like he hasn't slept in a couple of days.
And we made this man work.
So
Yeah,
so when you come up on him, Soul, and you try to get his attention, he's like in a daze. He doesn't even like give you attention, recognize you. It's just him and the kneecap, and nothing else matters. And when you finally get his attention, he's like, "Hello? Oh shit, Soul! I said come back in a couple of days."
it's been a couple.
You see like the realization on his head. Son of a bitch. It happened again. Well, the good news is, I think she's about finished. Vanessa. And when he says it, he goes, it's nothing like a fresh kneecap to clear out the airways. And he shows you it. So, Vanessa has a little bit of a bronze trim around the edges, but the most of it is like leathers. And in the leathers, you can see like traces of bronze that have been like woven in it. So it has like a generally, and it's not like woven like a basket. It's like threaded throughout it. So like he took slivers of metal to reinforce like the leathers. So it has like it still has like a really good design to it, and like it looks way more what am I trying to say? Fine. There we go. Like all the fibers look more fine together. So like kind of like a tree's like wood ingrained.
Yeah.
And he hands it to you, but not before receiving the other 30 gold.
Oh yeah, I give it up immediately.
And like so he has it, he's like, I feel like I just started working on her.
Oh no.
She's gorgeous, man. I appreciate it.
And he sniffles a little bit and he says, I just want you to know, I took a little bit of the older Vanessa. I didn't have much, but I needed to let go. I feel like I can't move forward and make something new if I hold on to the past. It's been 30 years. She's with you now.
I want my character to almost start crying, like genuinely.
And when you start doing that, he looks at you. He just like goes in for a hug. And you notice though, he doesn't have a hammer anymore. He has like a sharp pick to thread in the metal throughout the leathers.
Just in your back now.
He's not
God.
like
Stabbing you.
no, we're gonna take Vanessa. But no, and like when he goes to hand it to you, he's a little reluctant to let go. So they grab it and like okay, and he's just holding on to it a little bit. You see like another little tear drop, and he's like, no, She's going to a good knee. And y'all have noticed he doesn't have kneecaps. Like, bronze kneecaps. He has
Aw,
no,
oh.
he has legs, but like he's
He's
not.
like
Legs
Hank
with
Hill's
no
dad.
he's not.
He's
He's
like-
not wearing them. So
Would he be wearing different ones than the ones passed down in his family, or is he wearing those?
no, he's wearing like he doesn't have any bronze kneecaps on. I should have mentioned that before, but that's just something that y'all have noticed. You would expect an artist of kneecaps to wear them, but he
Like
does
a
not.
Skinny chef.
Huh?
Like a skinny chef.
Skinny chef? No, he's a thick boy.
No, I'm saying like him not wearing a kneecap but making them is like
Oh, yeah,
a chef being skinny.
I got you. But yeah, maybe later on y'all can find out about the first Vanessa.
This man
Yeah.
fucked these kneecaps.
Oh, come on and say it. Mom was a little moist.
He fucked these kneecaps, bro. That's what's happening here, and I don't know what happened to Kelly, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out some way.
It's a Vanessa. I tip him 15.
Damn.
Damn, are you broke?
No, I still have 15 more gold. And then I have a total of 21 gold pieces, but it's spread out in silver and copper and gold.
So when you go to tip him, he closes your hand back over the gold. He's like, I don't need you to tip me. I know
Like you-
my craftsmanship is the reason you came here. I'd rather you spend the money to make sure that you and Vanessa stay safe.
oh, thank you.
And then as
really
you're like,
appreciate that.
as you're saying that, he's like, I don't know if you've ever made something with your bare hands. If you've ever crafted something, lost sleep, cried, bled, sweat, infuse your soul into something. But it almost feels like a son or a daughter.
I really appreciate it. I'll take good care of her. Is there anything I should do to keep maintenance on it since it's not a metallic bronze knee?
Love her. Love her for her. She is a leather kneecap. She is not a metal one. So just understand that. Understand who she is. And treat her like the kneecap she deserves.
I'll do my best.
That's all I'm asking. I think I'm gonna take some time now to bury some demons. And you see him kind of close shop, untouch his pick, and just kind of slump down in a chair he had. Okay, so you got your kneecap. Everyone got their poop boots. You ready to go sewer diving?
Yes, sir.
Ew.
Next time on Thorabine Unseen. I think we're going to cut it there. I think it's a good time. Thank you all so much for watching the second session of Thorabine Unseen. We had the full fucking squad. And it went fucking amazing. Next week, we're going to be back here. Probably 7 or 8 Central Time Saturday. But if you follow my socials, which are all Ripley's Dungeon, make sure to bring your neighbor, bring your grandma, bring your dogs and pets. We want everyone here. We don't discriminate. Go play, have fun, and make some memories. And we'll catch you back in the next week at Ripley's Dungeon.